if you want to talk about underrated games,
Mm.
let's circle this back to Disney, right?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go back to the PS2 era, and you know
Yeah.
what I'm going to bring up. You know
Mm.
what I'm going to bring up here. Disney's Extreme Skateboarding Adventure.
Yes.
That
Yes.
was the GOAT.
RJ. That was the
That was
GOAT.
the GOAT.
Yes, it
I didn't
was.
even understand why that game was so good, and it was so
It
good.
was insanely good. And
As a kid,
I
oh,
recently found out about this. The developers
mm,
of Tony Hawk's actually like made that game.
yes, it
Like,
works on the same engine as Tony Hawk
yes.
4 did.
Yeah,
As Tony
which
Hawk 4, which
Tony
now
Hawk's
that
4
explains.
Tony Hawk's 4 was like insanely good as a game. Like I think
And yeah,
that's
that
one of
was
my
already good.
favorites. Yeah. And oh man, Disney Extreme Skateboarding, man, that
Hmm.
was like that's got to be like the best sports game I've ever played.
Yeah, I think they used the exact same engine
Yeah.
for it, but just with a Disney palette swap,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was so good, and that's why it was so good because
Yeah.
it used Tony Hawk's development engine. I think
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, like you said, the same team,
Yeah.
or at least some of them worked on it. And I was
Yeah.
like, hey, if this is gonna make a skateboarding game, you might as well grab the best fucking team that can do it, you
Oh
know.
yeah, 100%.
And so it was super smart of them to do so
Yeah.
instead of them finding some riffraff dev team that they've never heard of to try to make a skateboarding game. It
The
would have
one
been terrible.
the ones that made Simpsons skateboarding.
Um, there you go. Case in point, you know. So it was so good, and I don't know if I
Yeah.
ever beat it, but I remember using a lot of cheat codes and like
Yeah.
getting my stats up to like max, and I remember using all those characters, unlocking like what was his name, Zorg? Is that his
Yeah,
name?
Zerg. Yeah, yeah,
Zerg, Zerg, like
yeah.
unlocking Zerg. I think he
Yeah.
was an unlockable character,
Yeah, yeah.
and playing as those two actual kids, real kids,
Yes, yeah.
um, that were in the game, and
Yeah.
just like doing the tricks and like seeing like what because it was really cool. Like they actually gave names for all the moves,
Yeah, they did,
especially
yeah.
and even if you used a different character, they
Yeah.
would name the same trick, something else
Yeah,
to
yeah.
match that character, which
Yeah.
was super
It
cool.
was very
And
creative.
it was perfect for a kid
It
because
was
I was like, you know,
so
like
good.
many people, you're like hopped up on Tony Hawk, right? You're like, oh
Oh
my
yeah.
gosh, you just want more Tony
Yeah,
Hawk. You don't
yeah,
care
yeah.
how you get it. You're like, I'll take any Tony Hawk. I'll get it out of a garbage can. I don't care as
Absolutely.
long as it's Tony Hawk. And then Disney skate. I think my mom got it for me for like my birthday or something. I was like,
Yes.
what is this? This is weird. But I was like, well, it's a skateboarding game. I'll give it a go.
Yes.
And pop that bad boy in. Oh, they need to bring that back.
Yes, they
Disney
do.
needs to just port it. Just give us a port. Like
Yes. They don't need to remaster it. They don't need to change
I
it. They
don't.
just need
You
to.
can, but I don't need it.
We
Just
don't
give
need it.
me
Just
the game.
yeah. Just
Just
port it over, man. Honestly.
put it in the PS2 Classic section in the store.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
give Sony the port. You know you
Yes.
have it, Disney. I know you have it. Just give them the port, and then just let Sony sell it for like $10. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I'll buy it immediately.
Mate, I'll buy it. I would absolutely eat that up. Now,
Shit, I'll stream it. I don't care.
yes. I remember it. I remember it having. I think I remember it having some kind of story mode.
There was some kind of a career mode.
Yeah, and
See, with the thing was,
I
since
think
it
that was pretty
followed.
cool. I think that was pretty cool because it was like in this own town, and it was like it did like you went through these portals, and it was like it was like Mario 64 like kind of
Oh God,
portals.
I don't remember any portals.
It was
I
like
mean, I'm not saying there wasn't any. I just don't remember the portals at all.
yeah. I
I
mean,
remember it's
unless
just going to different worlds. That's what I
unless
remember.
yeah, like going to different worlds in the port. Like there was like I don't even know. I think there were portals, but it was
Maybe I don't remember portals, but what I remember was that because since I followed Tony Hawk 4's engine,
yeah,
Tony Hawk 4 was unique in the sense that instead of you just choosing, linear levels
yeah, yeah,
individually to choose from it and just doing some objectives in that level,
yeah.
20.4 was you chose a level, but each level was like a giant sandbox, like open world kind of thing.
Yeah, it was, yeah, and it was the first
So
of its kind, wasn't it? Like
yeah, and
to
you had
do
to go
that.
find the missions. You had to go
Yeah,
find the missions, and then they
yeah,
gave you objectives, and you go and do one. So instead of you booting it up and you have a time limit right away, it's like
yeah,
no, you can skate around the area
yeah.
and then go find a guy who will give you a mission with a time limit, and
Oh
then you
yeah,
do
yeah,
it
yeah,
from there.
yeah.
And Disney's Extreme Skateboarding Adventure followed that same format.
Follow
So when you were
that's
in the
yeah,
toys, when you were in Andy's room,
yeah. You
you
could
could
just
skate around if you could just fuck around if you want
you could
to.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
or you can, and when you're ready with the level, you can go talk to people like some of the toys, and they give you objectives to do.
yeah,
And you can, and some of them do tell a bit of a story. Some of them do have like cool interactions when you're done with them, and they
yeah,
like to change the environment up a bit, which is really neat.
yeah, yeah.
But shout out to Buzz because his is a freaking hoverboard, a legit hoverboard.
Yes, that was insanely good when you
You
unlocked that.
don't beat the
Yes,
hoverboard, okay,
that was
boys
so
and
good.
girls. You do not beat the hoverboard. It was
Yes.
so sweet to legit have a hoverboard. It was also because like
100%.
it was literally just Tony Hawk with Toy Story or gosh, I'm thinking of Tarzan characters or whatever, right? Because like
Yeah,
they played and handled really good. It
yeah.
was not janky at all.
No, it
If
wasn't.
you can
No.
play Tony Hawk 4, you can play Disney Stream Skateboarding
Oh
Adventure.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Like full stop. If
Yeah,
you can play that one, you can play this one.
yeah,
And oh, fantastic.
yeah.
Fantastic. Underrated
Such.
gem. Only the real OGs know.
Oh yeah,
I
such
wonder
a
if Malika
good game.
knows. I wonder if she played it back in the day. I hope you did.
Oh,
I don't remember if you told me when I don't know if you told me when I did a podcast with her, but I hope she did because oh
yeah.
man, it's so good. If
We'll
you
have to
don't
ask
get a
her.
PS2 or an Xbox, then have a good time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh man.
Just
Um,
play that game for nostalgia, man. Honestly.